What's up, you guys? Today it's 255 Gemini Jets coming at you with an airport update. Of course, this airport's just gonna. Last time I did an airport update, it was more like off of Phoenix, but this is my new airport. It's insanely big, but it's not new anymore because this is gonna be its first and only update for this airport layout. Because after this airport, I will be making a gigantic expansion over here, which will add 2 new tables, which will go, and then there's going to be a terminal on the side, and then there's going to be an extra runway, and that will hopefully give me lots of room to work with. So yeah. But now, so I'm going to start off with Terminal 1. Terminal 1, after this entire thing is done, it's only going to host 3 airlines. It's going to host WestJet. It's going to host Egypt Air, and it is going to host Air Canada. So all of those flights will move here, and also Overflow United flights will also fly here. So yeah, let's get started. Right down on its runway roll right now, we have a Qantas Flight 767. This aircraft will be heading to Honolulu with extended service to Sydney. Here, lining up on the runway, we have a FedEx MD-10. That aircraft was there before. This aircraft is new. This aircraft will be heading out to Memphis. U.S. Airways A330. This plane is new. This aircraft will be heading out to Charlotte Douglas. This is operated by American. U.S. Airways A319 and the Arizona 1 State Livery. This aircraft will be heading over to Phoenix. Aeromexico 787. This aircraft will be, this is another new one. That guy, I'm pretty sure, is old. This new as well. This guy is going to head down to Mexico City. Alaska CRJ 700. I'm not quite sure about this plane. I'm pretty sure this one was here before, but unfortunately that kind of happened to it. Just pretend it's on there. This aircraft will be heading over up to Portland. This is an American Airlines operated by, this is like U.S. Airways Livery PSA A319. This aircraft will be heading over to Washington National. Korean Air A380. Actually, I do have one plane on order. That is another airline from Korea, Asiana Airlines A380. It's also on pre-order right now, and at Avworld Canada, and I will be getting that soon. This aircraft, I'm pretty sure it's either new or old. I think if you've seen this aircraft before in an unboxing, this aircraft is going to head out to Seoul and Incheon. Spirit Airlines Airbus A319. This aircraft is going to head over to Dallas Fort Worth. British Airways Concorde. It's just a plane going to Las Vegas. For show. This is a U.S. Airways America West Heritage Livery. Retro colors. A319. Pretend that American things are there. This aircraft will be heading out to, this aircraft is going to be heading over to New York John F. Kennedy Airport. I'm going to use this plane as probably our transcontinental plane until I can get an A321, along with that A321 that's at the gate right there. Now here's where my little Southwest area is. I'm planning to hopefully get another Southwest plane. I currently have 3. So first on the far one is the 737-800 with winglets, Warrior 1. That aircraft will be heading over to Detroit. The plane in the middle is the 737-700 with no winglets. It's actually a much rarer model. I know that Lone Warrior 6 had it, but yeah. This aircraft will be heading over to Dallas Love. This is the 737-700 with winglets, and this aircraft will be heading over to Orlando. This is a U.S. Airways CRJ 200. I'm going to hopefully see if I can get that little thing off. and this aircraft is going to be heading over to Albuquerque. Whoops. Egypt Air A330-200. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Toronto Pearson, and then it's going to be making its flight up to Cairo. This is Emirates Airbus A380, Emirates 777-300ER. This plane is going to be, the gauge is pulled away from the plane, and this aircraft is going to be heading out to Dubai. Actually, the aircraft just arrived from Dubai. This is a WestJet 737-800. This aircraft is going to be heading up to Calgary. This is a US Airways Airbus A320. This aircraft is going, the aircraft just arrived, and this aircraft will be heading out to Philly. This is the US Airways 757-200. With winglets, of course. This aircraft is operated by American. Any US Airways aircraft you see here is operated by American. This aircraft is going to be heading out to I'm going to send it to Cancun. This is a US Airways Embraer ERJ-170. This aircraft is going to head out to San Francisco, and that US Airways A321 is going to be heading out to New York John F. Kennedy. Pretend that's an air transcontinental one. Now hopping over here to this taxiway. This is British Airways Airbus A380. This aircraft is going to be heading out to London Heathrow. UPS 747-400. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Louisville. Lufthansa 747-400. This aircraft will be heading out to Frankfurt. I'm hoping to get an A380, and then on the taxiway over here, this is my last plane on the taxiway. This is American Airlines 777-200. I'm not quite sure if this plane is new or not, and this aircraft is going to be heading out to Shanghai. Now going on to the 3 terminals. This is my 3 satellite terminals. So there is Terminal Concourse A, Concourse B, and Concourse C. Eventually, once they get the new thing in, I'm hoping to turn this into LAX terminals, but I'll do something. Here we go. We're going to start off over here with the double jetway. This is Air Canada, Boeing 787-8. They do operate one daily flight to Toronto Pearson on 787-8. I think once the 767 retires, we think they're going to bump it up to 2 on 787. But yeah, and I also will be getting an A321 soon. So yeah, this is a United Boeing 767. This aircraft is going to be making a flight over to Kahului. This is a United 737-800. This aircraft is going to be heading over to Newark. United CRJ 700. This aircraft is going to be heading to Denver. Actually, no, so I'm going to send that aircraft to Eagleville. This is United Airbus A319. This aircraft is going to head over to Washington Dulles. This is United 757-200. This aircraft is going to head over to Houston. This is a United Airlines CRJ-200. This aircraft is going to head up to Spokane, and then the aircraft beyond it is an Embraer ERJ-145. That aircraft is going to be heading to Tucson, Arizona. But beyond that, it's just a British Airways. It's broken. I don't know why it's there. This is an AirTran 717. Pretend it's a Delta 717. This aircraft is going to be making a flight up to San Francisco. That's part of the hourly shuttle service that Delta operates to San Francisco. This is a Alaska Q400. This aircraft is going to be heading up. I'm going to send this aircraft to Reno, Tahoe. That aircraft right there is the 737-800 with split Sitmar winglets and with the Hawaiian leg. This aircraft is going to be heading up to Anchorage. This aircraft right here is 737-700. This aircraft is going to be heading to Seattle. Then beyond that is the Hawaiian 717. This aircraft is going to head over to Lihu. And then the aircraft beyond that is the Hawaiian 767. the last aircraft, this terminal, this aircraft is going to head over to Honolulu. So that's that. And now we have this terminal. This terminal only has one side to it because there needs to be parking room for this terminal. Just that way I can have actually breathing room right here. Right here is the American MD-82. This aircraft's going to head over to Dallas-Fort Worth. Here's the JetBlue. This aircraft I just got a couple hours ago. Brand new aircraft. This is the JetBlue A320 in the Blue Manatee tail. I really like that tail. It's a really beautiful model. And this aircraft is going to be heading over to Boston. The aircraft beyond that is the A320 in the barcode livery with sharklets. This aircraft is going to head over to Fort Lauderdale. And then the aircraft beyond that just arrived from New York John F. Kennedy, and later on it's going to head over to Fort Lauderdale as well. But it's going to be heading a lot later than this aircraft. I'm hoping to get an A321 as well that can service to JFK, because they do operate the service to JFK on the A321. American 737-800. This aircraft will be making flights over to Miami. The aircraft beyond that is the Embraer E190. This aircraft is going to be making a flight up to Seattle. And of course the American. Now this is my Delta terminal, my temporary Delta terminal. After this video I'll tell you like all the things it's going to be about. There's going to be, I think I'm either going to have 1, 2, or 3 new terminals. But yeah, it will vary in size depending on how many. This is Delta 757-300. This aircraft is going to be heading over to Minneapolis, St. Paul. This is Delta 757-200. This aircraft is going to head over to Atlanta. This is a Delta 737-700. This aircraft is going to head over to Cincinnati. Delta 737-900 ER. This aircraft is going to be heading over to New York John F. Kennedy. The aircraft beyond there, let's see if I can get a closer view. Airbus A320, this aircraft is going to be heading to Detroit. The aircraft beyond that, South 340, heading to Fresno. This aircraft right here is the Delta DC-930. This aircraft is going to head up to Seattle. This is the Delta CRJ, sorry about the shadow, CRJ 700. This aircraft is going to be making a flight over to, I'm gonna send that guy to Portland. This guy right here is gonna head over to, this guy right here, the CRJ 200 for Delta. This aircraft's gonna head up to Spokane. This aircraft right here is the Delta, it's a Delta MD-90. This guy is going to head over to Salt Lake City. This is the Delta 747. They don't operate Delta 747s to LAX, unfortunately, anymore. I think they only operate them from Detroit and Atlanta, I think, and Honolulu. But this aircraft is going to be heading over to Tokyo Narita, and this is the Delta A330-200. This aircraft is going to be heading over to Hong Kong. And I have the last 2 aircraft. This is a FedEx feeder, ATR-42. This aircraft will be heading out to Billings. This aircraft right here is the UPS 757-200. This aircraft will be heading out to Atlanta. So that is my airport. I think I've covered everything. But yeah, so terminal assignments, of course, already said. Terminal 1 is gonna have Egypt Air, WestJet, Air Canada, and Overflow United flights, and some United flights. Terminal 1 is going to be these two concourses are going to be specifically American. Concourse B is going to be solely American. Concourse A is going to be American, Hawaiian, Alaska, and Southwest. And Terminal 3 is going to be solely United. Yeah. And then there's going to be maybe 1, 2, or 3 new terminals. At least one of the terminals is going to serve Delta. All Delta flights are going to or all Delta mainline flights, I should say, are going to operate out of there. But and all the regional flights are going to operate out of a regional terminal I'm going to get. And it all depends. I might do satellite, or I might just do one long concourse. But I'll figure out something. And most of the international flights, I'm going to move to that concourse as well. And in that expansion, there will also be a brand new runway, so I can do like takeoffs on this runway and then takeoffs and landings on this runway right here, or I could just do landings on one, takeoffs on the other. You know, I'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.